so I wonder why. I feel pain when the rain fall from the sky. That's all my partner tears making heaven cry. Sent you a message when the pigeons fly. Goodbye, listen to the reverend, preach about a legend 24/7. I'm missing you in my presence, you will never die. I wipe my eye while the quiet sing a lullaby. So some respect we apply in a suit and tie. This was a lie, I can't deny. Sin is believing, I had to accept you no longer breathing. I bury you decent when I carry you reminiscing. Relive every memory is a reason. Different partner joining Jesus every season. Leaving me grieving in morning. Call home either evening, night, evening, or morning. And be gone with no warning. We born to feel leaving. This world is a blessing, no less than a curse. The pain never lasts, and I'm strong, but it hurt. Won't be the last time I visit my homie in the church. Touch a casket. Remember you laughing, dark glasses with a witness your hearse. Witness your bundle of flowers around a hole in the dirt. Witness your picture on the shirt, and I'm asking to witness many more days on this earth. What could be worse? I'll be the first in this fashion. Tell you with passion. How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt to just breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners, for all of my partners. No, I haven't forgot you. No, I haven't forgot you. Breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners.
What's up, everybody? Hoping everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. Today is October 22nd. And I'm, of course, you know, I'm at my happy place, man. I'm over here taking my stroll. I'm a little bit late today. Normally, I try to get it done early in the morning. Walk me about 2-3 miles. But today, I had some stuff I had to do. I had to run some errands and stuff like that. I stayed up late last night. I got to start getting back on my rotation, my sleep rotation, because, you know, it's a few days before I get ready to head back to Springfield to pick my truck up. I was thinking my truck was going to be ready today. I did give them a call. It's still got some work on it that they still got to do. So it ain't ready yet. So I really don't want to go down there and it ain't ready, and then it not be ready, and I have to be able to have to sit there and wait. You know, I don't want to sit there and wait. You know, at that hotel, I can spend that time here at the house. You know, so I'm just waiting for them to get ready. It'll be ready this week. It ain't much they got to do. They hadn't sent the truck over yet into getting the emblems and my card logo and all of that other stuff on it yet. They hadn't done that yet, so I have to wait. I'm kind of at the suspense, and that don't take long. It take maybe about a day or two. So I look at leaving sometime this week. The latest this weekend. Today Tuesday, so which is okay because it gives me more time to be able to still get things in order and still be able to still buy parts that I was gonna put and add on to the truck. I'm doing this truck, man. I'm going all out on it from the gate. Like I say, I initially was gonna buy a truck, and it was gonna be like $121,000, and I got a better deal. And so I saved about $40-something thousand, in which I'm using about 10 of that 40 that I'm saving to go ahead and add things that I want on the truck, since I had already budgeted to spend it anyway, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. So, man, I got so much stuff that I gotta take with me. I might need a U-Haul. It's so much stuff, but I really don't want to drive a U-Haul for 11 hours all the way to Springfield. I'd rather drive a little SUV, something that I'll be comfortable in. That U-Haul, man, I ain't gonna say it's bad. It's not gonna be a bad drive, but it's a hard drive, because them U-Hauls don't have a lot of get up and go. I just don't want to drive a U-Haul. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get like a Escalade or some kind of Chevy SUV or something, some kind of SUV. I don't care what brand. I just want an SUV, something that I'll be able to put everything in, have enough room to put everything in, and then have a comfortable drive to Springfield when I leave here in the next few days. So it's a nice day out today. It's kind of warm. I think we had like 90 degrees out here in Houston right now. I see some rain clouds back that way, but I want to say we probably about at like right around 90 degrees. But winter's coming. Speaking of winter, this will be my first winter, man. I'll be driving a semi truck, so of course it's going to be a lot of learning experiences and trial and errors around that, man. But I'm looking forward to it. I ain't afraid. Be as safe as possible. Lord gonna be with me. Y'all keep me in y'all prayers though, man. You know, they say the first year of trucking is probably the hardest, man, to try to overcome some of the fears you may have. You know, I've heard all kind of horror stories, and I see things on the YouTube and different things of where things can go sour for somebody over the road pulling an 80,000 pound trailer and truck. So I'm just gonna it's nothing I could do. I ain't got no fear in it, but I just want to make sure that I do the right things when it comes to being faced with situations. So, but yeah, man, I was looking at some YouTube videos yesterday, and I really like a lot of the content that's being put out, especially around my particular company that I'm gonna be pulling for. A lot of people have a lot of good things to say, and then there's some people that do have some bad things to say. I think one of the biggest myths that people may have is that prime drivers, lease operators don't make a lot of money. I couldn't tell you that because I'm not going to be a lease operator. I own my own truck, so I don't owe nothing. I don't have payments on the truck or anything like that. My truck is it's mine, so I don't think I'll ever experience the lease program unless I decide to invest in another truck and upgrade it through a lease process through Prime while someone else is driving the truck I'm currently in. So I don't know. I ain't gonna never say never, but as of right now, I haven't experienced the lease process, so I can't tell you the good, bad, and ugly of it. What I can say is a lot of people that tend to lease, they lease and they stick with it. There's some people that drop out and it's a walkaway lease. So whenever you lease something from Prime, if you lease a truck from Prime, you can have that truck for a week and decide that you don't want to do it, and you can turn that truck in and it won't affect your credit, it won't affect nothing. So a lot of times those leases are 3-4 year leases. You can probably find one a little sooner, but most people do those leases, and then you get a bonus for completing those leases. So if you lease that truck, you're gonna get a bonus back. So if you get a 3-4 year lease and you lease that truck all the way through, its requirements to finish the lease, they pay you 10, 15, sometimes 20. I've seen somebody at the Millennium Building. We were sitting outside smoking. He talking about he got $26,000 back. That's how much money they get back out of that lease. Of course, they paying in a lot more because it's a weekly payment. But then they turn around and get a lump sum payment, and that's after them going over and doing a thorough review of the truck, make sure you ain't made major damages to the truck and stuff like that. And if it is, they take that out of what they're gonna pay you back. So, but yeah, man, so far I've heard that program is a good program. And then they do turn around and have a lease to purchase program. So what I've been told, most people that lease for 2 or 3 years with Prime, they'll complete their lease, and then they'll take that money that Prime gives back to them, and they'll do a lease purchase to buy their truck. So I think you got to put down like $15,000 or something like that in order to buy it. I think I could have took that route. I could have took that route with Prime, but I decided to go ahead and right out buy it. The particular truck that I'm looking at right now with the specs that I have on it, they're going anywhere from 130 to 120,000 to 130. I've seen some go down to like 90, 85, 90,000. So the particular truck that I got a damn good deal, 80,000 for it. So it had 238,000 miles. I did get to review the maintenance on it. In its early years, it did have some little knick-knack things that all trucks go through, wires and stuff like that. Nothing major, nothing with engine components, nothing with digital issues, no issues with the brakes. There was one thing that was as far as the engine, and it ended up being that the engine oil, not the engine, but the engine wasn't receiving gas out of one of the gas tanks. So they had to go in there and fix that. The person who had the truck before I did, they in the notes on the thing, it said that they were down for like 4 days for order for them to fix it. So I mean, that was like 3 years ago, so in the last 3 years the truck has not had any major problems. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm trusting in Prime, and y'all go check out and talk to JR, man, if you want to buy a truck from Pedigree, man. So far the process has been really smooth. I've gained confidence in him. He seems to be not bullshitting me. Anything I ask, he's producing it. He's going out his way to try to, if I say I want something fixed on the truck, or if I want to look at something and I want something to be better, or he's going out his way to make sure before I take possession of the truck, everything is practically brand new in that motherfucker, like if it's brand new. And I'll show y'all the truck once I get it going and once I set it up and all of that. But yeah, man, the truck is nice. It's nice. I'm adding some additional parts to it, so that's what's taking long. And I'm also getting my emblem to my business put on the doors and on the side and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, the truck is nice. I'm adding some additional features to it that I would have liked that it would have came with, but the particular model that I have, it didn't come with the specific things that I'm adding to it. So I took it upon myself to go ahead and purchase them, since I'm paying way less than what I was going to initially pay for a truck. If I was to pay the initial thing that I was going to pay, the 120, 130 for a truck, it would have came all with it. But this particular truck didn't come with it, although it has all the features of that particular model, with the exception of the cosmetic stuff that I want to put on the sides of it and stuff like that. It's nothing really major. It's just some add-ons, some truck add-ons. Taking possession of a truck, man, it's a really good feeling. I haven't been able to do it, but so far from what I've heard, man, it's probably one of the best feelings in life, man, because taking possession of a truck, after going through after going through and having to get your CDL and, you know, the hard work it takes into doing that. Finally, when you take over the possession of the truck and it's yours, and you make it yours, and you do everything that you need to do to it in order for it to be yours, I've heard that it's a very good feeling, man. So I'm looking forward to that. I can tell you, it's reality setting in, because this is gonna be my first time being solo by myself without my trainer George with me. So, you know, all of the stuff that we went through over the last 90 days together, and the things that I learned about trucking from him, now it's time to put that shit into action. And it's a really good feeling to be able to do that, to put it in action. And then not only to put it in action, but to turn my business into a thriving, lucrative business. So, yeah, man, that's what we at. That's what I'm trying to do. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for my first load. I hope my first load ain't no 200-300 mile load. If it is, it is. But whatever load I get, man. But I'm ready to run. If I'm gonna be out here on these trucker streets, I want some long ass loads. Like I wanna pick up in California and take to Washington DC or some shit like that. You know, put some miles behind it. You know. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, man. And that's where we're gonna be at, man. That's what we're gonna be doing here in the next few days. I'm looking forward to probably getting my first load maybe the middle of next week, if it all goes well. Right now I ain't making no money. I'm at the house, you know, which I chose to. I could have stayed at Prime and went through staying at the Campus Inn, because I was in the upgrade process, and still get my my weekly check, even though I wasn't on the truck. Because it's not, I mean, I'm waiting on Prime. It ain't like I wasn't available, if that makes sense. But in so many words, I'm ready. I'm available, you know. I'm ready for this to go through. So JR, the salesman at Pedigree, he's gonna call me later on. He's gonna tell me where they at on my truck, what all else they got to do, what's left, and then that way I can make a decision on trying to get a rental car and start heading that way. If anything, if I have to, I want to leave this week. I want to get on the road this week. I want to be able to hit the road, make that trip, get settled in where I'm going to get settled in until I move into the truck. So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, man, it's just me touching bases with you guys again and just kind of letting y'all know what's going on. I know I really haven't been posting a lot of content, and I will once I get going. And I'll be able to explain a little bit more about the process and everything else. But until then, man, until I talk to you next time, Ace Deuces. That's Macho down there, man. Macho gonna be my riding buddy, man. He gonna be on the truck with me. He 3 weeks old right here. First time I ever fed him. I ended up getting him from some people. The mother stopped trying to feed him. At 3 weeks old, she wouldn't let him get milk from her no more, nothing. Luckily, the people who had him was already trying to feed him some puppy chow pedigree. Some puppy pedigree. So he tan it up Boy, he is tearing it up. My puppy gonna be good dog. You know. Yeah, he was whining and crying and everything, but he gonna be a good dog. What's up, everybody? It's Ricochet, man. Coming at you with another vlog. Today is the 24th. No, I'm sorry. Today's the 25th of October. Me and Macho, we just got to Prime, man. I drove almost 12 hours to get here. Wanted to get here in one day. Brought my U-Haul. Got all my stuff inside of the U-Haul. I'm trying to find my truck. I done walked pretty much several places where I thought it possibly could be parked. The keys was left in it. I can go pick my truck up. Once I pick my truck up, I'm gonna drive it and park it close to my U-Haul. So that way I'll be able to go ahead and take everything out the U-Haul tonight and put it inside the truck. I gotta put everything inside the U-Haul tonight because I gotta turn the U-Haul in. I still got 2 days before I think I turned it in on the 27th. But I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out of it because I wanna make sure that, hey, all right, what's up, baby? That boy good? Yeah. All right. I think I saw 47 around there, yeah. Yeah, but I want to get everything out of the U-Haul because I got to get my seats put into my truck. So I got to get my seats put into my truck. So once I get my seats put into my truck, all right. I got to get my seats put into my truck. So once I put my seats in my truck, I can go drop the U-Haul off. But right now, I'm gonna get everything else out the truck. I need everything else out the truck. So I'm finna walk over here to the next place my truck can possibly be, which is over here at Pedigree. It's over here at the Pedigree lot. I know where it's at now. I done walked 3 or 4 different places and it wasn't there. So I know where it's at. I'm going to get it. I'm gonna drive it and park it where I'm close to. I'm gonna drive it and park it where I'm close to my U-Haul. Do that little work by getting everything out, and then from there, man, it's only up. I'm so happy. I'm so proud, man. I can't tell you how proud I am. I set my goal to earn my CDL. I completed all of the training to earn my CDL, and then I bought my truck to work as a business owner. You know, God is good. You know, I contribute everything that I go through in life, that God has a hand in it some type of way. So God is good, and I'm happy. I'm happy with what God has done for me, you know. So, yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll let y'all see Spade when I see Spade. Ace deuces. All right, what's up, everybody? There she go. There she go. I done walked about 2 miles trying to find my truck, man, and it's my first time seeing it since she's been done. There she go, man. There she go. Y'all see her? Y'all see her? See that up top? Authentically chasing ends. Let me go ahead and pull this off of her. We don't need this shit on there no more. Get that off of there. Got me a new bumper. That's what's up. New bumper guard, I mean. Yes, sir. I think that's the attachment thing. I hope so. Yes, sir. Tight. This one loose. Gotta get that one tight. Yeah, man. Got the Holly. Got me cleaned up. Touched up and painted. Yes, sir. Super singles on her. Should have told them to put in some new ones. I gotta get some new ones on now. That one's still, they still loose, and they not. It ain't lined up. I gotta get that lined up. Yeah, that'll go around there. Click clack. Yeah, man, she here. This her. So I need to drive on around now, man. That's what's up. What's up, everybody? Ricochet, man. I'm in the truck. I got a mess in here right now, man. I'm moving in tonight. I'm moving in, but I got a hot mess in here, man. I got all the stuff. I drove a U-Haul down here from Houston today, and I had all my stuff that I was gonna need in my truck in the U-Haul. So now I'm currently setting everything up so I can make some space so me and Macho can relax tonight. I don't know, I might try to set my TV up and watch me some CNN or some BT or whatever. I got a T-Mobile hotspot, and then I can get my cable. I can get my cable from off of my phone. So that's what we doing, man. We in it, man. This is Spade. I'll show y'all how she look when I'm done. Whoa. Yeah, man. So seeing the truck for the first time, I was very, 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 very excited, man. I was impressed. I was able to get in the truck, get everything out the U-Haul, put everything inside the truck, get the truck decent enough for me to sleep that night. It took me like 2 days just to get the truck the way I wanted it. I had a lot of stuff I had to put away and figure out how I was going to get stuff secured and put in places where it wouldn't be rattling and shaking and easily accessible. And yeah, man, I hooked everything up. I spent the night, well, I spent the actual weekend there. When I took over the truck, it was on a Friday. And I got the truck on, I got done with setting the truck up on a Monday. Monday night is when I was able to finish everything and get everything how I wanted to go. I still had some other stuff I had to do as far as paperwork wise and stuff like that. I couldn't do nothing over the weekend. I had to wait until that Monday to be able to finish up the overall process. My bank had the money wired Friday, so I wasn't worried about the payment piece of it. It was just me signing everything. Until next time, Ace Deuces.